感谢订阅。Oh shit！ 还好还没开麦，我刚刚念错了。Hello， 鲑鱼早上好，小峰早上好，阿都早上好，紫薇早上好，金木犀早上好，钟燕早上好，大家早上好。感谢订阅，谢谢钟燕的续订。好，那我们今天呢就是来玩这款游戏。我们刚刚已经收到了霍格华兹的入学通知单。Hello， 鬼玉早上好。禁止17岁以下的在校外使用魔法。我的特殊情况，我是什么原因特殊情况呢？好的，原来我的特殊是比较情况的插班生是吗？哦，可以捏人呢。我们要捏一个谁呢？哇，谢谢鬼玉的100小起点。可以捏，这是亚洲人的面孔，看一下哦。你们觉得啊，好棒哦，可以捏人呢。这个龙，这个蛮可爱的。Hello， 秀颖早安。哇，我们要捏一个龙龙。这个太这个画风有一点写实。我们看一下，它可以细捏吗？Hello， 刘英早安，刘英那么早。刘英，你昨天玩觉得好玩吗？可以捏那么细哦。哇，龙龙肯定是最白啊。好玩吗？我也还不确定好不好玩。脸部轮廓，身体选哪一个是不是一样？有身高之别吗？好像没有吗？好像没有身高的差别，对不对？好像大家都一样高。胸部大小有差吗？看起来是没有。那我就随便捏一个进去好了。你要吃1连广告了吗？啊，没有订阅。可是它有分色种啊，但也没有。哦，这个脸很好看啊！头发可以先把它拿起来吗？你知道人捏脸的时候，头发就一定要先把它拿起来。完了，我喜欢蛇院小帅哥。看一下要哪一个脸，它不可以调眼睛大小那些的吗？你们觉得哪一个脸好看？好难选哦，为什么要？觉得这个或这个都还挺好看的。不可以自己调眼睛细节那些的哦。好吧。头发，它不可以像模拟市民这个吗？哎，秀颖是说这个吗？这个吼，下面这个。 蓝色头发有没有？哦，有哎，我看一下蓝。深蓝色没有深蓝色头发吗 ？Hello， 早安 ，L11还是 IEE？ 谢谢小峰的100小起点。啊，没有蓝色头发吗？没有我的蓝呢。哇，差评。等一下，我的头发颜色是这么少见的吗？还是大家觉得这个？哇，这个发型有点帅，我觉得他短头发做的好像比较好了。包包头、公主头、辫子头、刘海包头、低包头。等一下，要用什么头？没有刘海的低包头，温柔婉约大包头。这什么？汤婆婆头。短卷发头，发型到里面可以改吗？哦，这个发型看起来真的是有点给他老气耶。不能调长度吗？这个公主头看起来最减龄。哇！感谢订阅，谢谢鬼域赠送的订阅5个订阅，谢谢。先用包头好了。面容是感谢订阅，什么？看不出来，是吗？看不出来了。哦，感谢订阅。面容，我觉得要有点腮红我喜欢眼睛下面红红的，雀斑跟紫哦。感谢订阅。有一点小雀斑，你们觉得呢？还是不要有雀斑？不要有雀斑就是完美无瑕的脸啊。有一点小雀斑，这是什么？哇哇，38哎，哇哇！这女孩子就是干干净净的就好啦。眼睛颜色黄色，我猜她没有。这颜色太特殊了，怎么会有黄色呢？哎，有哎。我看一下所有的颜色。哎，这个也算是，这算是绿色对不对？黄绿色。好吧，就选黄色。我看一下哪一个黄比较好看。这个呢？这个好了。这样，眉毛可以选颜色哦，就是跟发色一样就好啦。蓝色哦，为什么眉毛这么浅蓝？刚刚哎，怎么是粉色？刚刚头发有这个蓝吗？刚刚头发有这个蓝吗？哎，有哎。好的，鲑鱼晚安。你们觉得哪一个蓝好看？我觉得还是这个蓝就好了。 眉毛的话，一样这个就好了。哦，我们要有点八字眉的感觉，看起来才会平眉，然后八字，好可爱哦。这样好。这是什么语气？
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
哦，这头发，这头发还好哎，怎么办？他这头发看起来都没有很，还是要这个发型。
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
眼镜要戴吗？不要戴眼镜，我本来就没有戴眼镜。嘿，发型要哪一个呢？他这样，这游戏让人真的是选择困难。这个辫子头呢？它跟这个他身上的这个就不搭啊，你知道吗？这个呢？这个就看起来不知道为什么说不上哪里是怪怪的，知道吗？嘿，好难选择哦。刘英，你是选哪一个发型？哪一个最适合龙龙？他都没有长头发，再长一点的头发嘛。大背头是什么东西？哦，这样好像不错哎。我觉得刚刚有一个卷发哦。这个头发太短了，你知道吗？我喜欢长一点的头发，他都没有长一点的头发。这个是不是最长的？还是这个是最长的？男生，刚刚那个是邦家头吗？好像是这个吗？男生没有刘海的头发就是大背头哦。我现在很困扰哎，怎么办？我不知道用什么发型去修饰我的脸。这个吗？可是我想要它长一点，你知道吗？虽然我觉得长一点跟短一点在游戏里面根本没有什么差别，但我就是想要它长一点。刚刚的光头还以为20来了，笑死！没有马尾插平，但是我又好啦，还是这个公主头就好了啦。语音1
That was quite something.
我们姓氏是 YI。哇，这个名字够特别吧？龙龙，我是一个女巫师，我是一个女巫。白色是选起来的嘛，对不对？我是一个女巫。好的，那我们要开始我们的旅程。 我想说我要转一下，结果不小心按到开始哦。啊，怎么办？我看起来好邪恶哦。
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
啊，好可爱哦！
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more
哎，
time.
这个蓝色是我想要的蓝色。
I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand.
我没有啊，
You'll
什
be a
么？
force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
我们要拿
Thank
到
you,
魔
Professor.
杖吗
I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
？Hello，多多。
Eleazar!
Elsa。
Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a
我一直
sorting
在那边
ceremony
专
to
业
get
陪
to.
笑哎。
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
它是英国腔哎。
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
在看什么东西？哎，我没有看到啊！是我破图吗？还是它本来就是这样了？马呢？这猫头鹰好大一只哦，好可爱哦。
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It
啊，
is
我觉得有一
indeed.
点点小雀
None
斑，
of
好
the
可
faculty has
爱。
ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not
我
only
也
an
觉得女主的
exceptional
声音好
teacher,
听呢，
he's also a
有
remarkably
很温柔的
intuitive
感
and
觉。
gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's
我
one
是
of
直
the
接
reasons
选
he's
最高
risen so
的
far
声
at the
音。
ministry.
Have you seen this?
专业陪笑，真的。
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry,
什么东
I
西？
believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar,
她是
who
你的老
alerted me to his
婆。
activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
How？
She wrote to me about
叹
Ranrock
气
before she
呀。
died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal.
妖精的金属。
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
No do I。
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
没死。啊！你要换龙龙，换龙龙，打死他！龙龙 VS 龙龙，快！他那个被吃掉了是吗？坐在另外一边的那一个男生被吃掉了。哎，那个骑马的那个也数掉了哦。我的裙子怎么就死死的、牢牢的粘在我的
Give me your hand!
Give me your hand! 哦！我们已经有2个人领便当了。
Are you all right?
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
我看起来好衰哦！喝一口，喝一口。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
我就是因为他在找他的同伴。
Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why. 好白哦！哇！
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was
Do you
meant to lead us
think?
there. I do.
I do.
This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
哦，好啦，不要凶嘛，奇怪咯。
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question.
好当
Miriam
地
spent
状哦
years。searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
失传的古老魔法。
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic.
嗯，
I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
啊，怎么施法我不会欸。啊，我又没有被教，你这样就要叫我用，我不会。哦，我会了。
Excellent.
哦。哇哦
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. 哦，蛮帅的。
Ah, up there.
哇，教授推我屁屁。啊。哦，60块钱。
We're close now. It's just ahead.
在前面而已。风好大哟。
Steady yourself. Reparo.
哦，做起来了！哇，好方便哦，真的。
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems
哦，
out of place.
逛一下有没有什么奇怪的东西？
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
就赢网络在搞是不是？那教授就让我自己一个人去探险了。教授不怕我发生什么事情，教授心也真大。我就在别人家砸他们家，哎，这样好吗？
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
不能那个吗？
What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
对呀、为什
And
么
how is there
不
a
让你
room
好好看直
behind
播？
it?
就你现在还在宿舍吗
What？room?
什么
I
房
don't
间
see？ anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
辛苦你了，银宝。
Patrick's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
怎么会有打呼？ 哦
Hello?
昨天前天都考完3张，要考完试才可以回家哦。
It can't be.
可悲。好，我会拍这个小精灵。
Just a moment. Ooh. Anything here?
接下来是有放长假吗？金宝。好可爱哦。
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
放3个星期放很久哎，怎么放那么久？那车。
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
你们现在在放寒假，你们放寒假的时间是这个时候
How many vaults are there in
Wow.
Gringotts?
Hundreds. In
Wow.
fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now
Wow.
are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
哇，云霄飞车
You want to take a
哟
breath?！A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments.
加所有
It's a
附魔
security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These
它
are
那
the
个
lower
旁边
vaults
那
that
个
we're
一个洞
passing
一个
now.
洞
Where
的
are we going?
Vault
就是
number
存
12 was commissioned shortly
存
after
储
Gringotts
东
was
西的
founded
地
over
方
4
吗？
centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
哦，学校不一样，开学的时间会不一样啊。他手手怎么那么大？
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
为什么这些小精灵长得都一副会吃人的样子啊？女主角看起来有点害怕。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Here 为什么我们留
Here
平
we
台？
are. When was the last time this vault was accessed? A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
旁边有个白点是什么？
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
$39块钱。
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
变现型是什么？
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Ah, 他会追我！
Revelio. There! I saw something.
我怎么没看到？
Move a bit closer and try again.
我先搜一下这边。这个是12号。
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Oh.
Lumos!
路貌斯。
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of
Revelio.
here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
根本没办法。教授，你为什么不能教我那个？我这样也可以亮亮的。教授，我可以跟你手牵手吗？
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
教授，我会怕，我也跟你手牵手。
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
没有看到哎
I。see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
《入墨师》哦，就是那个入墨师嘛。哦，
Lumos.
Well done.
Now
Well
the
done.
reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh. 哦不，我要 PK 了吗？
Look out!
嗯，
Take it.
Accio!
我的教授，哦，教授好强。
Depose! Levioso! Confringo! Expulso! Depulso!
啊！
Descendo! Confringo! Levioso!
6而已，教授。
Stay close.
好，教授，我跟在你旁边呢，教授，我在跟你对视，教授。
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
你要吃这个吗？不好，不顾的，不顾的。
Lumos. Where am I supposed to go?
教授，
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Oh?
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Potato. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
还要靠自己
No
哦，
choice.
好吧。
I'm going to have to fight my way out. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
啊！哦，还好这个没有很强。反击，按住 Q。
Potato.
太多了。哦
Stupefy.
哦，
Stupefy. Stupefy.
我只会用普攻而已，现在。
Revelio.
好香。
Lumos.
嗯，
Revelio.
还有一个宝箱啊！我刚刚在打的时候，还有看到一个宝箱啊。
Lumos. Revelio.
没有了。
Lumos.
嗯，好帅哦，银宝。哦，那教授怎么办？我旁边红红的，我我怕。
Potato. Lumos. Revelio.
不愧是很贵的游戏啊！啊，教授，
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive.
开始让回忆。
I wonder.
哦。
Follow my lead.
这是谁？
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
魔法建
Your
筑
ability to see
师
what。others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility.
所以我们有特殊的能量嘛，对不
They've
对
done all
？Hello，
that we
小
can.
白。啊，他要自杀？哦，不是哦，吓我一跳。
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed
古
existed.
代魔法，我们看得到古代魔法的踪迹。
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir,
我们要被背叛了！我们要被背叛了！
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me
你
what
怎么可以背叛我们？你这个坏蛋！
bygones be bygones.
语气浅显。
sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
啊！不要！你坏坏！
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh! 杀了他！砍他！为什么他不用拿魔杖？干嘛？教授，快走啊！教授，教授你在冲他小教授！教授在冲他小教授，赶快跑啊！教授，是叫教授。是张教授哎、
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
我喜欢他的那个音乐，就是会有小小的主题。噔噔噔噔噔，这个。哦。对啊，主题曲，我喜欢他们的主题曲哦。好耶！然后呢？城堡，我们到学校了。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Of course.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
还没。你知道网上有一些测验，不知道我会变什么。
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
是校长吗？
Fig, nice of you to join
那是
us.
教授啊。
The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm
No,
rapidly
true,
losing one of
true,
the patients I
true.
had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
哇，我会是什么学院的呢？这边怎么好像只有2个学院啊？我只有看到绿色跟
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
哇，后面那个戴漂亮帽子的女生是谁呀？Hello， 乐乐早安。这个校长打妹吗？
A bit older than the others, aren't you?
哦。
You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... 什么东西呢 ？Hello， CJ 安。
我的潜力应该是，我的潜力是什么啊？我怎么知道啊？等一下，我知道那个他们那什么霍格华兹，他会有什么测验，是不是？他会有自己的测验吗？好奇心是好奇心吗？我是好奇心吗？那我应该是一个
desire to learn. I do enjoy a good
雷文
puzzle,
克劳是
and I
什么
believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in
哦，这
Ravenclaw.
是雷文克劳是什么？是老鹰呢。我是什么学院？这是老鹰吧？室友说我比较像赫夫帕夫。室友说我比较像赫夫帕夫。雷文克劳我。其实是渡鸦，他是渡鸦吗？他不是老鹰吗？怎么办？网络上不是可以做什么测试吗？我在玩这游戏之前，我有去测试。然后呢，我测试的结果是赫夫帕夫跟那个蛇的学院。我们要不要接受这个学院？啊？看我。大家觉得我是适合这个学院的人吗？是的话，帮我做一下决定吗？我选择困难症欸，怎么办？我是不是应该要确认呢？我应该选什么学院呢？我看看。我们就，Hello， 早上好，我们就选这个雷文克劳就好啦。觉得赫夫帕夫比较适合吗？怎么办？好难选啊，讨厌！我看一下我自己符合什么特点。我没有大胆，英勇有，骑士精神我还好。有耐心，我蛮有耐心的。忠诚，我忠诚吗？我也不知道。勤奋，但我没有勤奋啊，我很懒惰欸。我是狡猾，我有很狡猾吗？我好像没有很狡猾。胸怀野心，渴求力量，好像都没有欸。我有智慧吗？对啊，我很聪明，而且我头脑很聪明，确实啊。对啊，我很聪明啊。
昨天的，昨天都在靠别人抄。我抄作业很聪明啦，欸，别人还在认真做作业，我都已经想到已经收获别人甜美的果实了。我已经这是讨假包 ，OK？ 这个是狡猾吧？这不是狡猾，这个是比别人思绪快。真的是具备创造力，你看我平常那么多干话，就是创造力丰富嘛，对不对 ？Hello 全场 ，Hello 邻人，对啊，我很勤奋的在抄作业，你看别人要很努力，一步一脚印，然后我直接用飞的抢了别人的那个，不是抢，是跟别人分享。分享什么？分享这个甜美的果实。没有提供你的分享，不管。 差点就信了，什么差点就信了？对，就是这个了。
Quick to learn.
对，没错，我学习的速度很快，是吧？是吗，各位？这里有4个小动物选会飞的，好的。
We belong in Ravenclaw.
哇，我是老鹰。哇，蓝色的。耶！我的头发就已经透露着我的宿命了。
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
回力起是什么？
Enough. It's not as though I've banned flying altogether.
哦，金探子就是魁地奇。
Don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
为什么都是绿色跟红色？它排挤蓝色。
Plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
我还没吃东西耶，我好饿。
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress,
他是副
it is
校
my
长。
distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Right this way. 老
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room.
要解谜
You
耶
must solve a riddle
让你
to enter.
让你看到我的聪明吧。
This sort of thing has always confounded me.
这个教授是红色的，他是格莱芬多的吗？
Who lived longer, the ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist?
既然不是
A
生物，
non-being can never have been.
哇哇！
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
为什么他不能进来？还好我没有选那个包头，不然我就跟教授撞发型了。啊，我还没看到交易厅长怎样啊！哇，好蓝哦，好漂亮
Looks like
哦！
everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
哇，都是星星呢！哇，那是我的宿舍吗？我睡上铺还是下铺？我是睡上铺吗？哇，有一种冰天雪地的感觉。哇，画都会动哎！哦，这个人蛮帅的。这是什么呀？下去是什么地方？哦，哇，这是洗澡的地方耶！哇，这里是洗澡的地方。洗澡的地方跟厕所吗？哦，洗澡的地方跟厕所，就是沐浴的地方嘛。哦，这是别人的宿舍。哦，这是一层一层这样子，然后每一层都是大家的宿舍，然后有分洗澡的地方跟，应该差不多。好，我们现在应该是要去找交易厅，交易厅应该在楼上。
That's just brilliant, Ami.
This should be interesting.
Think you could...
那就是交易厅吗
That is not how that...
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
哇，
I'm
这是交
not
易厅
sure this is the right spot.
哦，吃捧购，吃捧购。
That's not
I
right
thought about
either.
transferring to Beauxbatons just to get away from Professor Black and his iron fist. But
哇，这个老鹰好漂亮哦！
It's about time Hogwarts put someone like Black in charge.
这是双胞胎耶！
Now we can stop all these disgusting...
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... That is not how
这
that...
个中东帅
Why,
哥，
hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also,
它让我
there's
感觉很
something
像
about
那
the
个
open air and night
那个
sky
魔
above
法
the
奇
tower.
缘里面的那
It's
个
invigorating. You will adore
游金
astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
啊？对啊，
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely
Oh.
taking astronomy. It is required
这
for
是
all
阿
fifth
妹
years.
吗？
You will be
哪里有
enthralled
阿
with
密
the
特？
tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class,
哦，他是阿密
better get
特
to my
吗？
first one
哦
of the
哦
year.
哦，他是
Nothing
阿
like
密
the
特，
smell
我
of fresh
不知道
parchment, is
哎
there?。
卡卡
Be
卡，
seeing you.
他是我这个学院的好朋友。
This should be interesting.
还是是这个？
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the
还是是
reaction I
这个人
wanted.？
啊，我的同学都是男生，没有女生哦。
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of
哇，
class.
这有一个漂亮女神像哎，来对地
You
方
seem
了。
downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
我们应该很期待吧？我
I'm
们应该
glad to
驾
be
轻
here,
就
ready
熟
for
了。
classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but
我
fair.
先过敏
I，mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb.
这是一
And
个
I'm
爱
still here.
恶作剧的同学
Did。you say most professors are firm but fair?
万
I
众
did,
丛花
but probably best I
万
let you
花
judge for
丛中一
yourself.
点红。
I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
艾佛特，三曼莎有了啦，三曼莎，三曼莎长怎样？啊，这是交易厅吗？好漂亮哦，来对地方了。你看它好漂亮哦。看一下，吓死我！
I tried doing my work.
三曼莎听起来是女生
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Professor
哦
Howard's going to quiz us on rare water beasts next week.
哦，是一
I
个
want him to be in the
亚
perfect
亚洲
place.
的亚裔的
Place he'll
女
be
生吗？
happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here. Golden gobstones? My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha. Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is
我是
Dittany
翼
used in
龙
Ravenloft
龙，我
potions?
是龙龙。
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making. Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher,
这女
Professor
生好
Garlick,
可爱哦。
encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
哦，原来是这样。
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
我觉得我喜欢我的交易厅呢，我的交易厅有一种很漂亮的感觉。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a
好
long
漂亮哦！
time.
你看这个
Can't
背
believe I'm
景。
here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs
普
at the end
通
of the
巫
year.
术等级测验。A 拜拜。
Yes, your ordinary
A 安安 A
visiting
拜拜。
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Here you are. 哇！哇！哇！
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master
教科
all
书。
that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
糖衣下树。
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
啊，我这么快就要实战了哦。
This way.
Lumos.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
这好像一个古老的城堡的感觉。哦，它就是个古堡吗？
I certainly would have appreciated
很像《
something
冰
like
雪
the field
奇
guide
缘》
when
里
I
面
was
的
a
那种
student.
感觉。哎，那雕像头会动哎，好酷哦！
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
怎么用啊？
Revelio.
哦。 哦，实战指
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Oh.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
我有课要上。不能跑哦！哦，我去看一下也不行哦。赶快拿，赶快拿！再冲过去看一下。赶快！哦，好，等一下再来那个好了。
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
M 是开启地图，我们要找到什么？哦，我们要干嘛？哦，这里吗？哦，他帮我解锁了中央火焰，我就可以直接传送。哦，火焰就是传送的意思嘛。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes. All terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
哦，说溜嘴了。
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
所以这个费格教授跟我是同一个学院的吗？
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly on the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
有一点像金刚狼。
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
对呀。
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh, 黄色是主线任务。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Let us keep our heads about this. Oh,
Wow.
I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean.
哇！
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
My older brothers were all forced into Ravenclaw.
Oh, 上课了。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
格莱芬多的学生是女生。
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the
它是很多学院混在一起，就像有人修什么课，然后就很多个班全部都修起就对了。
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
我没有学过啊。
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it.
美欧奈女士，哦，她是要美欧奈
Very
女
good,
士。
everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day.
哦，媲美欧奈女士哦，叫欧奈，我以为她叫美欧奈。
After me.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
I've always
8、
found
9、
that
10
fun
个
goes
人而
hand
已
in。hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
那么盖房子真的太方便了。为什么我可以站在台子上
So
面？
why don't we have our newest student start us off?
哦，发出友善的声音。
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobs. Very good. Don't lose your composure. Splendid. Excellent control there. Stay focused.
Huh?
Very Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
这个欧奈是我的劲敌，是
You'll
不
be the
是？
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's this?
挡他，当然要挡住他。哇！
That's it.
Let us see this.
哦。什么呀 ？Hugh 什么啊？完了完了 ！Hugh
Brilliant.
Hugh
，That is how it's done.
啊，怎么办？
Not to worry.
可恶！我不服输。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Hello，娟爸爸。
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
哎呦，他比我厉害，不行！
Chatter, focus now. You
你知道我分析，你长得比我高了不起呀！可恶！30分。我们要。耶！我50啦，怎样？
Let us see this.
Yes! Yes! 忘记按停了啊！忘记按停了啦！可恶！我忘记按停了啦！他分数比我高了。
That is how it's done.
讨厌。耶
Nicely done.
耶！
Very good, both of you. Well done.
耶，好棒哦！
Class is dismissed. Gather your things
啊，
on the
就
way out.
下课了，上课好好玩哦。
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
哦，
Took
他练
weeks
好
for me
多
to
个
get
礼拜哦。
anything right when I transferred here.
那他也是转学
It
过
gets
来
easier,
的。
I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here.
瓦嘎杜
Hardly
的
anyone
学
at
生不
Wagadu
用
uses
魔
one.
杖哦。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
哦，所以有一些人拿魔杖，有一些人不拿魔
It's
杖。
nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu,
喜
but I
欢
am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
我喜欢我
I
领
think
单上面
Professor
的
Vernon
星
wants
星，
to
好
talk to
漂
you.
亮哦！
Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
拜拜。他叫什么名字？忘
Of
记。
course, you can use
A word, if you will.
这个人
Professor
是谁？
Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying
这个人长怎
everywhere.
样啊？是帅的吗？
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the
她
match.
是女
Miss
生，
Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense
她
that
想
she is
家
a
了
bit
啦。
distracted of late.
后面那个
Now,
笼子是什么？
Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
他要给我什么额外工作？挑战怎么按 M 吗？哦，我们升等了。
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to
William.
trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
作业。哦，ESC。吧。呜呜呜！赶课喽！你们上课都不用跑的吗？不能直接跳下去吗？可恶，不能翻墙插屏！好哦！在楼梯上面跑跳是很危险的哦，各位。哇，好漂亮！好漂亮，这个光影好美哦。
Is that all you've got?
Ah!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
A levitation charm?
Levioso.
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh.
Levioso.
哦，我那么快就掌握了。
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt. So good. Now, well done. Well done.
Ooh.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts one.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all my students were this again.
Protego.
Watch your opponent's designs to attack or defend yourself.
他下去了耶。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
他看起来拽酷。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you,
加分
Professor
可以
Hackett.
做什么啊？
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing,
他的拐杖是不
but
见，
battling
他还是
dark
他没有拐
wizards,
杖。
or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done. I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Okay.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
我们不可以透露太多，对不对？
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
他带我去哪？
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
我看这有个宝箱啊。教授，你知道宝箱在哪里？教授，你知道宝箱在哪吗？好吧，好像不知道。
I was trapped on the grand staircase once. Every time I took the hole, still haven't lived that down.
Wow. 好悠闲哦。
I'm tempted to say I lost my wand just to get onto Weasley's assignments. How's that for transfiguration?
我们看一下我们现在的任务是要去哪里？有些地方被激活了，有些地方还……我觉得先把所有火把都先击。 我们传送就会很。
What are you up to now?
厕所可以尿尿吗？
Revelio.
干嘛？ 他不开门。
Revelio.
他叫我走。等级锁定。好吧，我们现在要去。
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Revelio.
Dun 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 dun. 妈咪，妈咪，好可爱，好大只哦，巨猫哎！哎呦，
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions and ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
怎么办？要找男生还是女生？嘿，我也不知道哎，我都不喜欢啊，这件事。那就找女生吧。
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
我们要完成作业之后才可以去。
Off on another adventure, are we?
啊，这样麻烦哦。
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
我觉得我是不是有点大啊？
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
我是把我自己放的有点大。好，今天差不多就先到这里了。我知道今天进度稍微有一点点，才刚开始而已，但是呢，因为我今天要回天上，所以今天就先玩到这里啦。我知道洋洋你刚来做，但是我等一下去做交通工具了，我要回天上了。好啦，谢谢大家，谢谢大家。那我有看到大家推给我的那个剪辑金标时间，然后我近期应该会赶快剪一些短的出来。那今天就先到这里了，谢谢大家，谢谢洋洋，谢谢黑，还有谁？我看一下，谢谢乐乐，谢谢 J8 吧吧，谢谢鬼玉，谢谢秀颖，谢谢 A1，谢谢大家，大家就明天再见喽。大家拜拜。